Hello, Mr. Renat.
Hello, Leo. Were you on the phone there?
Yes,
Who were you talking to?
my mom.
Oh, good. Right, Leo, did you have a nice break time?
Yes,
Okay, let's start with today's news articles. I want to show you the Stonehenge. Have you seen or heard of the Stonehenge?
no,
You haven't seen pictures of the Stonehenge before?
yes.
Can you say for me, I have never heard of the Stonehenge?
I have never seen a storage in my life.
Okay, so this is called the Stonehenge. It is about 5,000 years old. So it's very, very old. And it is in bless you. It is in England. Right, Leo, can you tell me those three things? What is the name? How old is it? And where can we find it? Which country?
We can find in England, and it was 5,000 years ago, and the name is storage.
Stonehenge.
A Stonehenge.
Good. Now look at these photos that were recently discovered. These photos were taken in the year 1901. So these photos are very old photos, and people were trying to rebuild the Stonehenge because it was very damaged. The stones were falling apart, they were very damaged. So people tried to rebuild it, and this was in 1901. Let's have a look at these photos. Let's see what did they do to rebuild it. Okay, here you can see they are trying to lift the stones. How? They are using these beams. They are using ropes. So let's write here, beams and ropes. Leo, what do you think a beam is made from?
With the stalk?
Do you think it's made from plastic, glass, wood? What do you think it's made from?
I think it's wood.
It's wood. Good. And what is the beam doing? Why are
Beam
they
is supporting
supporting the
storage.
good? It's supporting the stone, the heavy, big, huge stone. Now let's go to the next one. Again, you can see here they are using ropes, they are using beams. Leo, do you remember which year were these photos taken?
1901.
Can you say one more time? 1901.
1901.
Right, and I think this is my favorite photo because you can see how big the stones are and how small the people are.
But is this people small or the stone is big?
Well, the people are normal sized people, but because they are next to the stone, it makes the stone look even bigger because,
What is this people?
oh, he's just wearing a hat. Someone that's just wearing a hat. Remember, this was different times. This was more than 100 years ago. 1901 is more than 100 years ago. So can you tell me, why is this my favorite photo?
Because we can compare how small is people and how big is the stone is.
Good. All right. Let's go to the second article. Here is a student. He is a high school student and he wanted to be a lawyer, but he was playing too many computer games. So, do you know what he did, Leo? He stopped playing computer games and he started writing a story. And he made a book. Can you see the book that he's holding?
Yes?
It's a little bit difficult to see, but what's the name of that book? Noble
Noble. I cannot see.
Betrayed. Noble Betrayed.
What is betrayed?
So, betrayed is when you lie to someone. Betray means when you lie to someone. So that's the name of the book, Noble Betrayed. And he started selling this book. He sold it to three different countries. He sold it in America, he sold it in England, and he sold it in Australia because it was only in English. So these are three English-speaking countries. Leo, can you tell me about this student?
He was a lawyer, but he was playing so much video games though.
Sorry, Leo,
But
let me just stop you. He was not a lawyer. He wanted to become a lawyer.
he wanted to become a lawyer, but he played so much game. But he finally stopped the game and made a a book. The book name is Noble
Betrayed.
Setrate.
Betrayed.
Betrayed.
And where did he sell this book?
To Australia, England, and America.
All right. Now, he made this book, but there on the bookshelf, he has lots of books. How many of his books, how many of Noble Betrayed can you see on his bookshelf?
3.
Three of them. Good. Leo, what about you? Would you want to write a book someday? Make a story and write
No,
a... No, why
it
not?
it
Why
will
not?
take so much time, and maybe example I write until page 29, and I sleep and I write again. But now it made no sense, and we should erase all, and we will get maybe a stress.
Ah, because it will be stressful.
Yes.
Okay, that's a good reason why not. Can you say I don't want to write a book because it will be stressful?
I don't want to make a book because it is so stressful. Teacher, but if he sell the book, he will get the money.
Yeah, yeah, he will get money if he sells the book.
But what was a lawyer?
Oh, good question. Let me show you. A lawyer is someone who works in a courtroom. He helps the people that are in trouble so they don't go to jail. This is a lawyer.
I know.
Do you know the lawyer? Do you know the Korean word for lawyer?
Yes,
What is it? Can you teach me? What is a Korean
I
word?
is 판사.
Pansa.
Yes,
Okay. Shall we check?
yes.
That's okay. Right, Leo, let's go to the third and the last one. But before we go to the news article, I want to show you this.
I also have a news.
Okay, good. So you can do yours as soon as we finish this last one. You can do your one. Here is a person. Leo, this person needs to breathe.
What teacher? Is it this a joke?
No, this is not a joke. So, Leo, this person is breathing something. What does he breathe in?
Of course, the air.
There is something in the air that his lungs need. What is something in that air? It starts with a O.
Oxygen.
Oxygen, good. And then does he breathe out oxygen too?
Yes.
No, he breathes out carbon dioxide.
Yeah. Yes. I try. It is in current. Not 탄소.
Oh, okay, good. So CO2. CO2
Two.
is carbon dioxide, and breathing in is oxygen. O2. O2 is oxygen, CO2 is carbon dioxide. Leo, can
What
you
is C2O? C2O.
say again?
What is C2O?
C2O. I don't know. Bicarbon oxide? I don't know what is C2O.
Because it is our water filtration, cleaning water.
So I know water is H2O.
Yes, HO. What about an HO2?
I'm not sure. I don't think there is HO2, but
I,
H2O, H.
I, I know HO2. It's
Oh,
a breathing air.
okay, so H2O is water. If you say H2O, it means water. But let's look at the air. There is something in the air, oxygen and carbon dioxide. So, can you say for me, People breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide.
People breathe the oxygen. People
Breathe out.
people breathe out the carbon dioxide. Teacher, do you know why the plant is important? Because the plant
Tell me. I was just about to start talking about the plant. Tell me, how does the plant work? Why is it important?
because plants need carbon dioxide.
Good. So they need carbon dioxide. What do they release? What do they give out?
They give out a clean oxygen.
Good. So they take in carbon dioxide and they release oxygen. So they don't have lungs, so they don't breathe. So they take in CO2 and they release O2. Is that the same as people or is it the opposite of people?
Opposite.
It's the opposite. Good. So, do you know what are the other two things that plants need? They need CO2, carbon dioxide. What else do they need? Two more things.
Some
Sunlight.
and water and I don't know this in English.
No, that's good. That's enough. CO2, sunlight, and H2O, water.
So we need like uh not a lot of amount of degrees and not a little bit of degrees. A middle.
Yes, it cannot be too hot, it cannot be too cold. That's right. So, Leo, having said that, now let's go to the third news article. Here is a farm. It's a small farm on a rooftop. These two people, they made this machine. Something special about this machine that gives something to the plants. Let's read. Can you read for me? New rooftop CO2.
How CO2 ventilators funnels farms into fertilizer that make spinach grow 4 times bigger in roof gardens.
Okay, what is this fertilizer? What is fertilizer?
I don't know.
Fertilizer is like a soil. It's very nutritious. It has lots of food for the plants that are growing. So it's like a very healthy soil. The CO2, this machine is giving CO2 to the fertilizer, to the soil. And what happens to the spinach because of this CO2?
Grow 4 times bigger
Four
in
times
roof.
bigger. It grows bigger. So there is more food, more spinach, more plants. So that's really good for the plants. They grow bigger. Why? Why are they growing bigger, Leo?
Because to eat.
Oh, they are growing bigger because of this machine. What did this machine do?
Fertilizer.
The CO2 is going into the fertilizer.
Yes.
All
It
right.
was but
Yes,
spinach is delicious.
spinach is delicious. You like spinach?
Yes, what about you?
I don't mind it. It's okay. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't like it. Leo, before you tell me your news articles, let's quickly review. Can you tell me, number one, what was it about? Something about a stone.
Ah, Stonehenge.
Stonehenge.
Stonehenge. In 1902, they they made
1901.
they 1901 they made a new storage.
So they didn't make a new one, they just fixed the old one. They tried to fix the old one. Good.
So,
What?
uh, it was made in 5,000 years ago and it was found in England.
Excellent. What about news article number two? It was something about a student, a high school student.
A high student wants to be a lawyer, but he played games. But he realized that he will not play game. He make a book name Noble betrayed. He will sail to the Australia, America, and England.
Very good. And the last one, number three.
Uh, One family made in the rooftop 4 times bigger in the rooftop.
How?
In the
How?
machine, CO2 go out the plant.
Good. What about us people? Do we breathe in CO2?
Yes.
No, we breathe out CO2. We
For
breathe in.
CO2, the carbon dioxide.
Yes, CO2 is
Ah,
carbon dioxide.
I didn't know that.
Oh, good. Okay, so that's something we learned today. CO2 is carbon dioxide. Leo, show me your newspaper. Let's see. What is something interesting from your newspaper? So we don't want to read the article. Let's just read the title. Something interesting about the title.
Okay, I'll unseen.
Have a look. Have a look. Find something that will interest us.
How the war in Ukraine is affecting its soil.
So, okay, we were just talking about soil. Now, I don't want to talk about war because it's a sad story. It's a sad
This is
news.
not a war. It's only how it affects its soil.
Okay, so how is it affecting the soil? Is it helping the soil or is it making it worse?
Ukraine has some of the best soil in farming, and there is rich in minerals and nutrients.
Wow. So maybe they don't need this machine that we just spoke about because they have
Yes,
the best soil.
Ukraine has almost the most rice and farm. Eh? My dad is calling.
Oh, go ahead, you can answer. Just you can click the
Eh,
mute button. You can mute the Zoom.
mm. So, and what was I saying?
Oh, you were
Uh,
saying.
there, are, there's a lot of rice and a soil,
Okay,
and
good.
its crops feed millions of people all over the world.
Okay, good. Do you know what does that word mean? Crops?
Yes,
Crops, what does it mean?
like a rice and a meal.
Good. It's all the different types of plants, the different
Yes,
things that grow on the plants. Good.
but
We
the
can
war is destroying the country's soil.
say again.
The bombs and contaminate the soil. It
Mm.
can kill earthworms
So
too.
contaminate means it makes it.
I
Oh, okay, good.
It makes like a corona, like
It makes it not good soil.
yeah.
It's
This
contaminated.
news, this news is yesterday I learned from Science Academy.
Oh, really? Are you talking about the news in your science academy? That's good.
In Korea in 1970, in 1970, Korea can eat 130 kilogram of the rice in 1 year, but now we can eat only 54 kilogram because now there's more like a rice cake and bread, and now we don't need a rice, so the farmer cannot get a money. So it got some the farmer do a fire to the all the crops because they don't need
Oh,
until next year.
because
So
people
they
are not
fire.
buying.
Yes, so they fired the farming place because there's no bread,
Okay,
not
so they burn those farms, they burn those plants,
yes,
and then
be-
did they
because
build? Yeah.
because the farmer is selling the rice. Yes, But now there's bread and cereals, so now we don't need a rice that much in the morning. We should eat like a short break, like a toast.
There's so
So
many
now,
different things to eat in the morning, not just
yeah.
rice.
So now the farmer cannot get the money. So the rice, even with the rice, it goes.
Okay, so the farmer burns those plants and burns the farm. What did he build something else in that place?
I don't know until that.
Oh, because maybe he is using the space for something else.
Yes. Now, now I'll tell you about Alexander Graham Bell. I learned this in school.
Alexandra Graham Bell. What did he invent?
He invented the first phones.
The first phone. Okay. Is there a year when? Which year did he invent the first phone?
I don't know until that. But he was born in 1847.
1847. Okay.
So, if there was no Alexander Graham Bell, there will be no like going no technology going up about telephone. We only use like ugly telephone because if there was no Alexander Graham Bell.
So we must be very grateful. We must be very thankful that he invented the telephone.
Yes.
You're right. Technology would be very slow, very slowly increasing. So because of him, we have very high technology. Because of him, we have this, right?
Yes.
All right, good job, Leo. That was two very good news articles. First about the invention, first about the soil in Ukraine, and then second, the invention of the telephone. Do you
No,
maybe have, yeah?
no. There's I tell you about the rice.
Oh, and about the rice. Yes. Good. So, let's see what we are going to do next. Now, I want to try and make a story. We have about 7 minutes. I want to try and make a short story using these news articles. Do you think we can link these news articles together and create a short story?
Great idea. Teacher Fritz, can you make me host?
Yes, I will make you host. Go ahead.
Now we can go to the whiteboard, yes, and we
Yes.
can write this here so our subscriber can see.
Okay.
Uh, I'm thinking about the story.
So let's think of a character first. Who shall we use as the character?
Leo.
Leo. All
First,
right. So
I'll
Leo,
use out.
let's
I'll
write Leo is growing I think Leo is growing a tree. He's growing a plant, specifically a tree, so he uses that machine.
a question.
Yes.
How to use a text box?
Text box. So you just need to click on the screen and then you can start typing.
But I'm iPad.
Ah, with the iPad, I'm not sure. Try press the button on the screen and then maybe a keyboard will show up.
Just I'll write. But it's not even writing.
Oh, that's okay. I can write. What do you want me to write?
Can you write Leo? One day,
Oh, let's write one day Leo.
yes. One day Leo was in the Ukraine.
Oops. Can I edit this one?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I can edit. Okay, one day Leo was in Ukraine.
And one
He he was
he he had grown more than a million crops.
he was growing more than a million crops.
Yes, but because of the war, all his farm was destroyed.
Oh, these are good sentences. But because of the war, all of his crops and farmland was destroyed.
He he was not angry, but when the war was finished, this is just to imagine.
Uh-huh.
When the war was finished, he made a house in that spot.
Okay, good. We don't need to write this. We can just say this. Continue. This is very good. So he was not angry, but he built a house in the spot where his farm was destroyed.
Teacher, now my textbook is working.
Good.
So now may I write?
Now you can write. Yes.
So
But now we must find the end. We must find the end to the story. Our time is
yeah,
almost finished.
like for the just I will say for destroyed land, he made his own home.
Oh, on the destroyed land, he made his own home. Yeah, so he used the land. That's a better idea. He used the land to build a new home.
Is finished.
Good. Leo, do you want to stop sharing the screen?
Let's think. Good job today.
Oh, where did you disappear to?
You cannot see me.
Oh, there you are. All right, Leo, that was really good job. You focused well today. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
No questions. In that case, I will see you at school tomorrow. Have a nice evening, Leo.
Okay. You too. Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye bye, Leo.
Bye bye.